BMW is currently changing the look of its new electric cars. Take the new BMW iX3 for example. It looks very different to any BMW. Well, it is also time for BMW to update its first electric SUV, the BMW iX, and here is the facelifted model. Try and spot the difference. Well, let's go through it and see what actually is new on this facelifted model. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So, starting at the front, the overall shape and structure of the iX hasn't changed to the new BMW Neue Klasse design, but it does fit better in the range than before. To start with, the kidney grills are the same size as before, but now have a new mesh pattern on them, and they also now have the illuminated outline like every other BMW is getting. The lower central air vent is much bigger than before too, and has this split in the middle to make the car look like it has two sets of kidney grills. The aspect ratio from the central air vent to the grille is much better proportion than before and does actually suit this car quite well. The side vents are also a lot slimmer than before too, but the headlights are the same, just with new graphics in them. The overall design at the front is much better proportioned then than before, and it just fits better in the BMW range than before too. Moving around to the side of the iX facelift, and there isn't really anything to talk about apart from some new colour and wheel options. The lower sill does have more body colour though, giving it a more premium look. And we also get some black elements on this model too, again to give it a premium but sporty look. Moving round to the back, and the changes are limited to a new bumper design, which again has been made to look like other BMWs so the iX doesn't stand out as much as before. We still get these very slim taillights now and the badging, which I do quite like. Really, this BMW does look better than before, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments section below, and whilst you are at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, let's have a look and see what battery and motor options you can have with the new BMW iX facelift. So, for the iX facelift, the battery and motor options have all been updated, and there are only 3 options to choose from now. Let's start with the first model, and this is called xDrive 45. This uses a 406 brake horsepower dual motor setup, giving this car 4-wheel drive. You also get a 95 kWh battery pack, giving this car a 340 mile range on average. This will also give the car a 5.1 second 0 to 62 time, which would be fast enough for most people. Right, the next option is the xDrive 60, and this uses a more powerful 542 brake horsepower dual motor setup, again giving it 4-wheel drive and a 0 to 62 time of 4.6 seconds. The battery pack has also been increased too to 110 kWh, which gives this car a much better range at about 400 miles on average on a full charge. The final version is the xDrive M70 model, and this uses an even more powerful 655 brake horsepower dual motor setup, giving this car 4-wheel drive and a 3.8 second 0 to 62 time. The battery pack is the same size now at 110 kWh, but the range is reduced down to 340 miles, which still isn't too bad and is livable. The price of the new BMW iX facelift starts at £75,405, which isn't too bad considering with what you are getting. Right, let's have a look and see what the interior is like. So, climbing inside the new BMW iX facelift, and then not much has changed apart from that it feels more BMW-like. So to start with, we still get this open design with this infotainment system and instrument cluster that flow. We also get some more dark chrome materials rather than the gold that we used to get. The iDrive system is the iDrive 8.5 operating system, which works very well and is very easy to use. And this is because it still has the iDrive controller. which I might add you can get in crystal, along with the volume knob, gear selector and seat switches. The materials are higher end than before too, and we also get a lot of storage just like before. The steering wheel has now been upgraded to a 3-spoke design on the M Sport and M models, giving it a proper driver's feel. The seats are also different and have more support on again the M Sport and M models too. Again, this makes the car feel more like a proper BMW than rather a futuristic BMW experiment. I would have liked to have seen some better ambient lighting though, like what the 5 Series and X3 has. But this doesn't mean that the interior isn't modern. It still looks great and still looks really good, like a proper BMW should. Right, let's have a look and see what the rear seats are like. So, climbing into the back of the BMW iX, and legroom and headroom is quite good, just like before. And this is because it has an open and airy feel. We get a flat 4, so sitting 3 people in the back is very easy, and the seat bench isn't affected by the batteries in the floor, which is good. Now, talking of the seats, I would have liked some better thigh support, as the bench is just one flat panel, but apart from that it is decent in the back. You also get your own USB-C ports, as well as your own air vents, climate control and even armrest. Right, let's have a look and see what the boot space is like. Opening the boot to the BMW iX Facelift, and you're welcomed with a 545 litre boot. Now, this is decent, but it isn't as good as its rivals like the outgoing Mercedes EQE for example. Now, if you fold the seats down, you do get 1,750 litres, and the seats do fold down 40-20-40 split, which is very handy. Sadly, there isn't any front boot, which is a shame, but there is some storage under the boot floor for your charging cables, which means they won't get in the way, which is good. So, in summary then, what do I think of the new BMW iX facelift? Well, the changes that have been made has made the iX feel much more like a proper BMW. It also looks like a proper BMW now and has much less electric, futuristic BMW design, and I do think this may help with the sales of the car. The battery and motor options are also good, with even on the base model being enough for most people. And the interior is premium and practical too, which is again very good. This may be the best option if you want a practical, fun electric SUV to drive. The real question will be though is what will the smaller BMW iX3 will be like, as when that gets reviewed next year to see how the electric game has moved on between the generations. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.